fucking Friday. I'ma do it my way, pull up in your driveway. Let's take the highway, baby, like cosplay. Original Badman. All others copy. What up, baby boy, baby girl? It is December 3rd, 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Glad you made it. It's another So-So production. That's right, we're here. First Friday of the month. Doing it, baby. It's holy smokes. It's almost Christmas, baby. It is almost Christmas. Sip sip to all you guys and gals out there. Sip sip to Santa going out there in the schmovid trying to, distribute some goodies. You gonna do it, you gonna get it done. You got a couple of elves, got wifey working on a couple of packages, Mrs. Claus keeping it tight, keeping them boxes tight, keeping her box tight, keeping other boxes tight, because everybody's got boxes. Gots to keep it tight, baby. Hope everybody's doing well. Oh man, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited because, ladies and gentlemen, finally, it's been a week of just waiting. When's this pimple gonna go away? Finally. Clear your face. Oh, feel alive again. Not gonna lie to you guys. Took a good solid, because I squeezed the shit out of that bad boy, right? Came up right on the forehead area. I'm like, you think we're just gonna, let you, because that's one thing. If you let one stay, if you just, if you let one stay and then the others will follow. You make an example out of one, the others will see it and be like, all right, this guy's not joking around. This guy's serious. That's right. Conflict area right here. But it's all good, baby. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's a little bit of that. I think it's seasonal, baby. You gotta stay hydrated is what I've been telling myself, because I drink that coffee. I drink water, but not as much as I probably should. Who knows how much? But that's the thing. You don't wanna go out there and drown yourself in water, dude. That's the lamest way to die. Drowning is so lame. Oh, how to go out? Just too much water. Dude, ladies, if I ever go out and it's due to too much water, please. Just, I hope you're carrying a gat with you. Put a couple of bullets in me. Make sure it looks legit. I don't want to just go out in water, dude. Lame. Fire, I don't want to play with fire. You're going to play with fire, you're going to get burnt. If I ever drown, though, if I'm ever out there fishing, if I'm ever out there, skating on the frozen lakes, you'll never catch me skating on a frozen lake, but you never know what's up. Maybe somebody's into it and you got to go along, and next thing you know, oh, neck deep in water, baby. But that's what it is. If you ever found me, 3/4 drowned, almost drowned, no hope, it's cold out there, don't put yourself at risk, but make sure it looks like something other than just water. Oh, what are you OD on? Water. No thanks, dude. That's why I keep it dry, baby. I keep it dry, and sometimes I gotta pay that price. I don't know if it's due to water or not, but then I'll get like seasonal. It's that seasonal eczema again. We're back at it again. Welcome back. Eczema season, man. It already started. It's always the same spots. It's so frustrating. Years. Once in a while, it'll skip a winter. I'll be like, all right, I beat it. I defeated it like I defeated being allergic to eggplants, dog. Sure. First couple of times you have the eggplants, you break out in hives. Your throat's kind of getting, it's getting thick in there. You can't really breathe properly. Get the cold sweats. Start, taking deep breaths, but then you can't let it out, and then you can't take in a deeper breath out. It feels like you're suffocating, little by little. But that's the thing, man. Mama didn't raise no fool. Little bit. Just, pinch eggplants here. Pinch eggplants in your tea. Pinch eggplants on your Nutella sandwich. Pinch eggplant. Make sure it goes well with it, because it's gotta be a balanced dish. You want it to supplement and also complement whatever else you're having. So make sure cereal, a little bit of just, shave a little bit of that eggplant right on that cereal. Build that immune system. And now I can have a whole boatload of eggplants, dude. Nothing to it. And there have been studies on this too. They've done it with kids in the UK, kids who are allergic to peanut butter. Maybe they can't ingest it probably. What do? You start lathering your kids with peanut butter. Start on the exterior. Move inwards little by little. That's the thing. Just a little slap, just a little light slap, maybe a little bit. Just slide some in their pockets so they're not ingesting it. But hands in their pockets. Next thing you know, it's all over. Poke themselves in the eye. They're throwing snowballs out there. Peanut butter flavored snowballs, helping other kids. That's what it is, man. I medicate. I self-medicate. I'm that self-medication man. I do it all the time. But some of you guys do. A lot of people self-medicate with this, that, and the other. I got ointments for my eczema. Different ointments, dude. I'll whip it out, bro. I'll whip it out. But I'm nipping it in the butt because sometimes I'll just be like, oh, a couple of little, spots here, and I'll let it go. I'll be like, I'll let the body just take care of this. But this year, I'm going to just nip it in the butt, tackle the situation at hand, and move forward like a G. That's right, a gentleman. Doing it. Boys got that sensitive skin, though. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I got that sensitive skin. Even when I was younger, I'd go to gyms, come back home. Didn't know this was the early days before you knew. You'd go up there and you're waiting for the bench, and there's this like 350-pound dude just benching out there, just dripping sweat, benches drenched, right? He gets up, all yours, buddy. It's all yours. He leaves it with the sweat. Glistening, shining, dripping. Ooh-wee, slipping and sliding, bro. I don't even need to adjust. I just slightly just jump off my heels, land on the bench, and I just, you don't need to, it's slick, it's slippery, it's slick. You'll find your way. You'll find your way. That's what it is, man. But you lay back, you start doing your own benches. You start, because it's all yours now. You got to just get in there. You're not going low enough. And then you start sweating. This was the early stages, right? Little by little, you learn little tricks, but that's the thing. Early stages, you come back home, next thing you know, ringworms. What are these? Oh, ringworms, nothing to worry about, just just good old-fashioned ringworms. They look freaky deaky, baby. And you gotta Google things, you gotta get scared, and you're young out there, but I'm telling you, it's all right, don't panic. Now, we got better eventually. Well, what do we do eventually? People start to think outside the box. They're like, you know what? Somebody leaves you a sweaty bench. Give them a hand. Lift up the bench, especially if it's like drenched in sweat, dude. Lift the bench up together. Just tilt it a bit. Get a cup. That's that OG testosterone before testosterone was a thing, dude. Because you had to find a horse, get it from the testes of the horse. Now, if you find somebody that's larger in proportion, they probably got a little bit of that extra test in them, right? So it's right in there, but purified. It's like liquor, but test. That's the thing. You got a cup, you drink that, it's inside you, it's no longer anything. It's not affecting you topically, it's inside you, and then you, little by little, you get stronger, and that'll get you going, baby. You drink somebody else's sweat, half cup of somebody else's sweat at the gym. Oh, you'll want to get behind that bench, under the bench, over the bench press, dude. Over the bar, under the bar. Grab onto the bar. Play with the bar. Throw the bar up, throw the bar down. Catch the bar. Catch it between your cheeks. Catch it where we like to catch it. It's the bar. You're at the gym. Makes sense. That's the thing. Little by little, you learn that you got that sensitive skin, no worries. You take precautionary measures. Like I said, you get a little cup, tilt the bench, drink that sweat. You don't want to do that? Fine. Wipe it down. Wipe it up. Get rid of it. Windex. Little Windex, long way. Goes a long way. But sometimes that's how you got to learn the hard way, man. But luckily, I've not come into contact with anybody like that, that's carrying that bodily fungi, dude, and it's just passing along. You happen to have that sensitive skin. You're that carrier, dude. Haven't carried for nobody for over 10, 15 years. That's what it is, baby. You gotta make sure you're just, but that's the thing. I'll nip it in the butt. Dry knuckles, right there, baby. I'm like that cat, baby. I'm just licking my own. Give it a good lick. Make sure it's moisturized. That's how cats never get eczema. Have you ever seen a cat with eczema? Didn't think so. Why? They're licking themselves. So next time you see a fella or a lady licking themselves, you think twice before you start judging them. They're just looking out for pretty much society at this, because that's the thing. It starts with one of us. Next thing you know, oh, dry skin everywhere. But past few years, man, have been it's been amping up in different regions of the body too. You know, because it just used to be on the knuckles, a little bit of eczema on the knuckles, no problem. Last year, I got a little bit of that dry nip, dude. My nip's dry right now, not gonna lie to you. So now again, I'm applying those same ointments. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's going away. I hope so. But that's the thing. You start Googling things again. Oh, it's breast cancer. Fuck off, Google. Not going with that breast cancer, bro. If you ever catch me going out with that breast cancer, same sitch, put a bullet in my head. Two things I don't want to be going out with. Overdosing on water and that BC, baby. You can't catch me going out with that BC. No, thank you. I'll feel my own damn nip. I'll feel all around my chesticles, baby, for any potential lumps. Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about, because I think ahead. You never know. It can happen to a dude. But we don't even think about those thoughts, baby. We just kick the... If negative thoughts ever come into your head, I want you to picture it as a soccer ball and just kick it as far away from you as possible. Out of sight, out of mind, baby. And then lather up. So that's what I do, baby. I lather up the nip with a little bit of that ointment. And you're good to go in a week or two, hopefully. We'll see. Drink water. So I'm drinking coffee, but bet your bottom dollar after the show I'm going to get me a couple of... I'll get a couple of sips. Not a full cup or two, but, you know, a couple of sips. You don't want to overdo it. You know, even the best things in life, you overdo it, next thing you know, you've overdone it. You overdid it. You're over there doing it right now. Maybe you're overdoing it right now. Man, good times, baby, good times. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel good. I feel good because I finally took the, you know, certain things, you know, obstacles come along your way. You gotta just... Once it's done, though, you feel great. One thing that I feel amazing about, and I hate doing this, but every once in a while, it's just part of the job, part of life. Got to take your car to the mechanic. Seasonal tire change, oil change, filter change, wipers need changing. Gosh, it just adds up, and then add the labor to that bad boy. Ooh wee. Oh, I was all up on my feelings. I had to come up and spend $444 on the last service, dude. $444, dude. Triple fours. That's a magical number. Triple four, baby. 444 is a magical number. You know me on numbers, baby. I'm all about the digits. What does it mean? Spending way too much on mechanics, I'll tell you that. What else does it mean? Maybe start looking for a better mechanic. Putting it out there, Lee. Just putting it out there, man. No, he's a good mechanic. They're all good mechanics. That's the thing, man. I found these guys. I've been with them for several years because I don't like hopping from one mechanic to the next. You start hopping from one mechanic to the next, no bueno. At least you build a relation, and that's the thing. You go to the mechanic, you know, deep down inside, and again, when I was younger, I was in the automotive industry for a little while. You know, you get to see a little bit of the end, but that's the thing. Everybody takes a little bit, and at this point, hey man, that's fine because I built a relationship with these fellas. Even if they're gonna, you know, it's all right. I feel all right about it. I've come to terms with that. It's all right. And everybody's out there, you know, everybody's pockets are hurting these days. Sometimes they look out, but you know, times are rough on everybody. So it's just like full charge, you gotta pay, and you gotta do it, man. It is what it is. $440. 444, baby, 444. $444. Jeez Louise. But that's what it is, man. I feel good now that it's out the way because, you know, we can just move on. It is what it is. It is what it is. You just move on. But the thing with mechanics is like finding a good doctor, but for your vehicle. Man, this camera's really moving today. Do a little bit of that adjusting. Boom. Mechanics are like those doctors for your car. That's the thing, man. Sometimes you go to doctors, you got to get a second opinion, you got to get another, you know, you might want to get a third opinion. Same stitch with your car. Got to be able to trust the fella or lady because, you know, it's... Back in the day, it was really bad. Growing up, my mom and pop, you know, mostly my mom, you know, she had a little bit of oversight into the the books, but my dad took care of most of the rest of the situation. They used to operate a little used car dealership, and that's why I saw everything from, you know, mechanics to, you know, marketing, car, this, that, and the other, and you learn. Oh man, back in the day, mechanics, whew, you have to find a good one, dude, because if not, you just go in there and like, and if you didn't know cars, and if you didn't know nothing about cars, oh my god. And they'll test you, dude. They'll test you. They'll test you. If you're in there, you don't know what's going on. Oh, this other part needs to be. You hear that? You know, like first time I'm hearing it, they'll tap on something metal. Hear that banging sound? You're banging on metal, yeah. That needs to be replaced. You know, and you don't know things. But that's the thing. I didn't plan on it, but eventually I somehow ended up working in the automotive industry for a few years, 2-3 years. Learned a few tricks myself. How to look out, how to save a dime, how to save a buck. Because now you got to stretch that buck, you got to stretch that penny. And I was just reading an article the other day. Somebody went into a dealership in the GTA. They were going to get a vehicle. Came down with the price, and that's the thing, man. They went away, and then they wanted to add a feature, like take out a feature or something, but then the price got jacked up by several $1,000s. And that's what I learned when I was back in the day working in the automotive sector. Man, it's gone way better now, but it used to be way worse. You know, you'll read a damn bill of sale. You're going through it. You're seeing things that make no sense. You know, air tax, freight tax. What's freight tax? Tax for scaring people? No, for them to get the vehicle from point A to point B. But shouldn't that be on the manufacturer or the dealership? Who knows? But you'll pay a freight tax if you're buying a brand new car. If it's a used car, then it should just be the tax. If you're buying used vehicles, it should just be price of the vehicle plus tax and licensing plates. That's it. That is it. But other than that, you go buy a new car, you see a whole bunch of other additional costs. Freight tax, air tax. We had a tax called miscellaneous tax. Miscellaneous, dude. It's just miscellaneous. You know what it is. Get rid of it. If it's miscellaneous, what are we talking about here? What kind of tax are... The air tax doesn't make sense. Miscellaneous tax makes no fucking sense. But it's there. You look at your bill of sale, you will see, unless they've changed it in the past couple of years or a few years, but you'll see miscellaneous. And it could just be any old number, or you could just toss that out your ass. And they do. That's the thing, man. I used to, you know, I tell people when they come in, I'd be like, why do you even buy a car, dude? Why do you even want to buy a car? Probably because, you know, one of the major reasons I wasn't not a car guy. I like craftsmanship, I like beautiful things, but you know, I wouldn't call myself a car guy. So first time meet with anybody, I'd just like pull them to the side, be like, get out while you can. Why are you buying a car? If you can go without buying a car, don't buy a car. But if you absolutely must, we'll sit down, have a little chit chat, get to know each other, and try to help you out as much as I can. But that's what it was, man. And I learned a lot of these little tricks. But then I read that article. I'm like, man, people are at it again. Because that's the thing, you never know. With dealerships, I brought this up a while ago. Maybe we can tackle this together because it doesn't make sense. You know, you'd go to, if you're buying something standard, you know, let's say you want to buy a pair of Air Forces. You know, you're going to Foot Locker, you're going to Nike, you're going to wherever. You buy those almost anywhere. If it's just like, you know, classics or whatever, you have standards, right? If you're getting custom shoes too, that's different. But if you're just getting standard set of things, there's a figure attached to that, and it's uniform across the board. You go to Foot Locker in downtown Toronto, you go to Foot Locker in Vaughan, you go to Foot Locker Richmond Hill. I'm talking about places in the GTA here. You go to Foot Locker anywhere. You go to Nike on Queen Street, whatever. Same thing in the US, same thing also worldwide. You go to the stores, you know, it's $99, $115, whatever it is. The price is what it is. You're not going to end up going to the other locations and find alternative prices. But that's the thing with cars. Somehow they don't have a set price. There's the MSRP, and then the final figure that you'll end up paying differs on a large scale, depending on who you know. It's all about who you know. You get to know a dealer, get to know a car dealer or two, make friends. It's good to have friends in different places. But that's what it is. You don't know what you're doing. You just walk in there, and then they'll put you into the. A lot of times when I was doing it, man, a lot of times a lot of cars, especially new ones, didn't have too much profit in them. maybe, 300 to 500 bucks. That's what they say. 300 to 500 bucks profit. But then they put pressure, not only on the salespeople, but also on the financial managers, the finance management team. Then once you've agreed with your salesperson, you got to go into the finance office, business office, do some business, baby, and that's where they pull out the works. Hated that part. Oh, I dreaded that part, and I did what I had to do to get my little. Where you're working, man. You gotta earn a buck, but you're in there, and you're like, man. The rhetoric, the demand is for the salespeople and the finance managers to upsell you on aftermarket products like, extra undercoating, overcoating, scratch protection, this protection, that protection, warranty. Oh my God, warranty. If you're buying warranty, you're most likely never going to need it, but they will do their best to make sure that you purchase it. They'll sell it to you as if it's like, oh, think about it as if it's insurance. You're never going to need it till you need it, and you're going to want it when you don't. You're going to need it. Get it. And, and that's like an additional 2,000-3,000 uptime, sometimes 4,000 or 5,000 extra from what you had in mind. You're going out there, you want to spend 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, whatever it is. Next thing you know, you're getting upsold 5 to 6, maybe up to, depending on the car, depending on the matter, like, it goes up. It can vary. And it makes a huge difference on people's pockets, and I didn't like that. But then what consumers have done over the years, they get smart, right? Of course, people think it's like we're playing cops and robbers, who's smart? Everybody's coming up with schemes. The dealerships will come up with a scheme, and then the consumers will come up with a counter scheme, baby. We're playing that cops and robbers. It's like catch me if you can with try to catch these dollars or something, dude. And what they'll do, what I had learned, is that people will come into the dealership, they'll be like, okay, give me your code. Give me what's the code for financing, what's the code for leasing, what's the code for whatever it is, what it is. You give them a code, and they're like, all right, let me think about it. Day goes by, you follow up, 3 days goes by, you follow up, and week comes by, you follow up, and they're like, yeah, I ended up buying a same car at the other location down, and you're like, why don't you come see me, dude? We just put in a whole ton of hours. Could have hooked you up. They're like, yeah, but they gave me $5 overall. $5 to $10 cheaper. I'm like, dog. That's how it works out. 20 bucks cheaper, $5 cheaper, 10 bucks cheaper. And all of a sudden you notice that because of the, they'll get different codes. People get different codes from, you want to buy a Toyota, you call all the different Toyota dealerships, you get all the codes for that particular model for that Toyota. You want to buy an Audi, same thing. You want to buy a Jaguar, you want to buy a Mini, you want to buy, exotic cars. You want to buy cars. But that's the thing, when I saw that, I read that article, I'm like, man, they're still at it again, huh? No one set price. Which is, that's the name of the game. The name of the game is sales. And it should be an open market, shouldn't it be an open market? It is an open market, but should we, yeah, just word to the wise. Careful in that finance office. Careful in that business office if you're in there looking for a vehicle. But anyways, man, who cares about cars? Let's talk more about that bodily care. Just your temple. Gotta attend to the temple, man. Gotta attend to the temple. What do we do? Skin cleared off, applied the ointment on knuckles, on nibs, did a little bit of that manscaping downstairs, feel good, got rid of that neck beard on my cock. A little bit of it. It's not too much, but you know what I'm talking about, fellas, ladies. Sometimes that's the thing. You gotta trim. You gotta shave. Looking good, feeling good. Not that it's doing anything, not that it's even being, but just aesthetically, just looking at it myself from afar, dude. I'll just leave it on the mantle, just look at it, let it know it's doing its thing. So we're working on the career right now. We're time us around. All right. No hanky panky right now. Focus. Because that's what it is, man. You want to go into a fight, you can't just be getting it all the time, because that'll weaken your game. That's what I heard about fighting. You're like, you're not even fighting, dude. You're a storyteller. I'm like, I know, but Same concept. Just extrapolate. It's the same thing. You don't want to go in there because I've seen comics just or like storytellers get up there and you can tell who's been having a good time. But that's what it is, man. Just feel a little bit dry right now overall. Dry. Kept it dry on purpose too. Kept it dry on purpose. I'm like, this way you'll get more time to focus on the career and the writing and the thinking. And the ups and the downs, it's just easier to navigate, right? The ups, super easy to navigate with everybody, no matter what. If you're going through the ups, good to go. But sometimes you're starting out something and you're just like, I don't have time or energy or even the desire to explain anything to anyone, because sometimes it feels like you're going out there, you're putting yourself out there. It feels like almost a crazy venture. But this is where it kind of relates, I guess, to maybe fighting, boxing, or MMA, but different, not even close, but again, parallels, right? Same thing. It's just, I forgot what I was going to say. You got to be your own biggest cheerleader, what I was going to try to tell you guys. Because that's the thing, and a lot of people, it doesn't matter what you do. Again, we talked about it earlier in the week. You want to be a chef, you want to be a carpenter, you want to be doing good. You want to be doing your best. That's the thing. Sometimes, like, man, people are looking at you, you're like, man, gotta fucking make these croissants really, really like the best croissants out there. And maybe somebody doesn't like, it's hard. And everybody's, that's fine. That's what it is. You respect it. You just go with it. But until trying to find that balance, until you reach a certain level of, okay, we're at least doing this, whatever it is, but it's hard to, before you get to a certain level of, like, I don't even know what it is, but it's just hard to get close with somebody, is what I'm trying to say, and like really dedicate yourself, because I'm not there. Mentally, I can't be there. I'd love to have a, who wouldn't want some of that, consistent puss, consistent D, whatever you're into. But, with that comes relative levels of responsibility, all this and this. So I'm not doing anything, but I did, you got to make yourself look good, feel good. Don't necessarily, that's the thing that I've learned is I'm aging, baby, little by little, just like you guys out there. Unless you're Benjamin Button and that shit, you're going fucking reverse these weirdos. Joking, dude, I love you. If you're Benjamin Button it out there, love you. Keep on doing it. Reversies. You gotta look good, you gotta feel good. And you never know when you might just meet somebody and you might have a little something on the little, just a low-key little, there's different levels of fun and commitment. But right now, can't really see myself. That's the thing. It's been dry season, baby, and I've kept it dry on purpose, dog. I've kept it dry on purpose because I just don't want to, sounds purely kind of selfish, but at the same time, I think it's good to be a little bit selfish at times and like put yourself first so you can, get yourself to some level of comfort. And I'm because this is very, very new for me, I'm still finding myself trying to get used to a lot of things, learn, and I've got such a long way to go. But again, especially in the beginning times, it's just really hard to sometimes. I'm not complaining or nothing. Do I love me life? Love me life. But it's what it is. Until you never even know. That's the thing. You can't plan for these. And you might even you might be in the same boat out there. You might meet the right person and boom, everything fucking clicks and you're just like, oh, career, right puss, right D, fucking everything happening all at the same time. Or sometimes you might have career, no P, no D, or you might have P and D, no C. But it is what it is. You work around and then that's life. But I'm excited because I feel good. It's that, it's that season, it's that holiday season, it's a new beginning of a new year. And I feel like it's the beginning of every year is like it's a new chapter, it's a new beginning, and you get to start fresh. Shedding some old skin, reptilian style, baby, shedding layers of skin, baby, shedding mad skin. Getting ashy, that's why you gotta moisturize. Gotta moisturize, baby. But you get new skin is what I'm trying to tell you. And I'm just looking forward. I'm kind of looking forward down the line to, I'm just looking forward to life, dude. Life's fucking exciting, especially once you get over the little teeny tiny hurt. Because that's the thing, you get caught up sometimes, is what I'm telling myself sometimes. You guys might feel the same way, right? Am I right? When you're going through something, whatever it is, it could be tiny, it could be big, but it's got some level of importance and needs to be taken care of. We all get impacted by so many different things. The best thing to remember is just, you know, it may sound cliche, may sound, I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard it, a lot of you ladies have heard it, but just take it for what it is. Don't give it too much importance, don't devalue it, but also just take it for what it is and then move on, baby. Next thing you know, tomorrow's a whole brand new day, smiles all around. Oh, W's for fucking everybody. You get a W, you get a W. W's every fucking, and then every once in a while you might get a little tiny, little fucking, little teeny. That's not even an L. It's a learning. That the L is a learning experience, baby. That's what L's are, daddy. L. Are you guys seeing this as L, or do I got to do it this way? L. Is that L in the camera for you guys? Everything's upside down in the what about now? It's an L, right? You get what I'm talking about, baby. Life lessons. Double L. L? Tell me when you see L. Is it L now? Which way do I gotta hold it so you guys see L's? Oh, I can't twist anymore. Is it L's now? Life lessons. Ow. Oh, solid cracks, baby. Crack that neck. Crack that spine. But that's what it was, man. I was just going through a little week of, relatively good week, but you know, sometimes the clouds are coming in. It's the getting a little bit gray. It's getting a little bit cold. Fucking pimple breaks out. Extra cost along the way. You get your feelings. Fucking fight, baby. Fight the feelings. Don't have any feelings. Be a robot. No way, that doesn't work. Be an emotional human. Experience the feelings. It's good to feel feelings. Feelings are good. Feelings are blessings. You know, a little bit of pain, a little bit of tear here and there. All right, a couple of days of tears, but then fucking smiling like a jack-o'-lantern, baby. Fucking just creepy smiling. Smile. Is what I'm trying to tell you, man. And it's just, you know, make whatever you can with whatever you can. That's what I've been doing. Two things, you know, that I like. One thing that I'll say is that, you know, made me happy because I made somebody else happy. If I can make somebody else's day, if I can make anybody smile or make anybody's day, I hope to be present at most of my interactions, little or big. But if I can, that's sweet. And I did today, and it made me feel good. And then it makes somebody else feel good. But it's not even something, it's nothing. It's like I literally even didn't do anything, but it made me feel good that I made somebody else smile. I happen to have a jacket, a parka. Used to, you know, I got that jacket from a dealership, as a matter of fact, that I used to work at. You gotta save that money, baby. And I had the logo of the dealership right there, and I just been, you know, took it to the local seamstress. She's like, it's gonna cost you $50. I'm like, $50 in this day and age? What are you talking about, lady? So I just held off, rocked that logo for a year, but this year, you know, got a little patch, came into the possession, got a little flower, fucking sold that bad boy myself. And you know, your boy's all about the arts and the crafts and using his hands. Gotta use your hands. Use these hands, baby. They're fucking needle and fucking just a couple of that over, under, did it. Got a nice little patch right there, and you know, there's a flower on my jacket right now. Beautiful little flower. It's a rose flower. It looks, I like it. And that's the thing, all I had to do, and you're like, man, if anybody sees that, they're like, oh, never seen anything like that. Seen some stuff that looked like, I was like, looks kind of cool. I wonder how much it costs. It costs literally nothing, dude. I got it for free. I'm that dude looking for the deals, baby. I'm that double D, baby. Dude that's into deals, and I'll be thrifting. I'll reuse, recycle all day. every day, baby. You know me, it's all about the environment. Shout out to the environment. So, so I sewed that bad boy on my jacket. And, I've been wearing it for a couple of weeks now. It's been getting cold. And I get to the gas station today. And I should apologize for that external noise if it's getting recorded. Whatever that annoying construction noise. Somebody's being a selfish son of a bitch out there. And I don't know what they're doing out there. Somebody's building something, making something better. And that's selfish. Point is that I had the flower on my chest. And local place that I go to get gas every day or every other day. Nice lady that works at the gas station, she happened to notice it. It's like, oh, what a beautiful flower. Made her smile. She's like, oh, it makes me happy. It makes me this. I'm like, oh, sweet. I didn't even do anything. But hey, man, if you bring a smile to somebody's face, and if you make somebody see, that's not even like I literally didn't do anything. But it's the little things that sometimes, the smiling that we all do, right? Especially nowadays, it goes a long way, because everybody's just cooped up under hats and masks, and everybody's just been fucking brides of ISIS, baby. It is what it is. You know what it is. Get rid of it. Fucking get rid of it. Everybody's all up in that shit. Get rid of it. But if I make somebody else smile, or if you make somebody else smile, or make somebody else happy, whether it's through holding a door, hold the door, hold it open, let everybody come through. Please, thank yous, the little things and it's that season. Fuck, I love Christmas. I love the holidays because it's that season that we get that reminder just to, do a little something for somebody else, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture whatsoever. You smiling alone goes a huge, long ass way. So that's what it is, man. Hopefully we can get rid of these stupid masks soon so we can see each other's beautiful faces, man. I miss people. I really genuinely over the past year and a half, 2 years now, almost 2 years, really have grown to appreciate human beings on a I'm sure everybody feels that way, on a whole different other level. Interactions mean something. They've always meant something, but now it's just like, oh, people are awesome. That's what it is, man. And as much as, like I said, that's the thing. You trim yourself up, you make yourself, feel good, look relatively, not focusing on it's not vanity, it's just, tend to yourself is what it is. It's just like anything else. And who knows what life holds out, but that's the thing. Open heart, open mind, really focused on oh, God damn, no, whatever the fuck that is. Why now? But if not now, when? If not them, who? If not us, also who? If it's consistent, I wouldn't mind, right? It comes on and it goes off. I don't know if you guys can hear it, if it's getting recorded, but it comes on and off, on and off. Just stick to a note, dude. Stick to a note. If you're grinding on something, just keep grinding. If you're hatcheting something, if you're going down with a hatchet or a jackhammer or a chainsaw, be consistent. So at least there's consistent know if it's on and off. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Make up your mind. We constructing today or what? We out here working or what? Can't be having you, cutting things with a damn saw and then stopping every 20 seconds or 10 seconds in between. But that's the thing, man. You gotta stop it, slow it, probably pour some water on top of that shit. Run out of water. Johnny, run over here, run out of water. Unzip. You gotta do one for the team. Johnny's on it. He's had a big double-double. He's just, going to town on that saw because you gotta keep the blade from overheating. I've seen it, dude. I've seen it happen at construction sites. All right, I haven't, but it's one of those things that if you do see, you're not going to forget, dude. Somebody, because that's the thing, you've always seen a saw that's also squirting water on top of itself, or somebody, dumping buckets, or he's got a hose, somebody just out there. That's a job that we need to get going, dude. That lady a couple of weeks back, the one at the concert, the singer / guitar, I'm terribly sorry for not remembering your name, but also, I literally just found out through you pissing on stage, which is now, that's fucking dope. Do it. But that's what I'm saying, dude. That type of, take that same concept, apply it to the construction site, because some of the saws are not the best saws. Maybe your son it gets dry. Everybody needs to stay hydrated. You're working with the saw, next thing you know, your buddy, your pal just pissing on top of that. Just fucking teamwork, right? Teamwork. But make sure, because you don't want to have any accidents. Next thing you know, it's off with their heads, dude. Oh. But you gotta work through, even if it happens, you gotta just, you pick it up. Excuse me. Pick it up. It's cold outside. Hopefully, the snow's melted once again. Typical. Always with the inconsistent. It comes and it goes. But if it's snowing outside, get a little, you drink that coffee cup empty. Dig yourself up some nice little snow. Put your little, whatever's remaining, put it in the cup, put the lid on it, continue working until afternoon, you're off, go back to the doctor, because it's cold. It's fine if it's cold. It's fine if it's cold. And go back to the doctor in the afternoon, in the evening time, wait a few hours. You can't go on half a day without your full gear, dude. What kind of a man are you? You can't go there. How? Jesus. If that shit ever happens, imagine as it gets chopped off because you've been like, you're working there, dude. It's happening. It can go wrong, but be careful out there. Always carry ice with you. Moral of this story is, ladies and gentlemen, that no matter what happens during your day, no matter what happens in your life, during your week, your day, it's going to go through the ups and the downs, and the ups and the down, 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 and then uppity up, baby, fucking rocketing into the sky. Where are we going? We're going to Mars, baby. It's fucking up there. Up there. Also, this is a soft sweater. It's a soft sweater. And it shrank. It shrunk. It shrank, dude. I shrank it myself. Because it's, I don't know what it is. But on the back, I don't take the time to go out there and it's like, you gotta read the instruction, you gotta hand wash these. You think I'm hand washing fucking sweaters? What is this, 1978, where you gotta go by a river, find a couple of rocks, start looking for some proper, natural tide to come in. Oh, Nick, tide's in, wash, tide's out, stop. You think I'm hand washing sweaters? Not only am I not hand washing it, but also you think I'm gonna air dry, you think I got time to air dry sweaters? Because I don't want to risk maybe losing a half size to a full proper size. I'll go ahead and lose half a size or a full size. You think I'm gonna stop wearing that sweater? Sure, it's a little bit shorter now. I gotta consistently keep pulling it down unless we're sitting like this and you can't see what's happening downstairs. It's like right above my belly button, dude. I look like a remember back in the day when it was a thing to ladies wore those shorter tops? I don't know what they're called. Crop tops? And then they used to get their belly buttons pierced. Same sitch. Except hairier. Picture that. And you bet your bottom dollar it's pierced, dude. It is, that belly button is pierced. I hang my keys on it. That's pretty much what it's only. That's all it's good for, dude. And that's the thing. You think, I'm gonna look at this, the sleeve. Look at this. I got long arms already, so I can't afford to But if I were to give it look at this, fully fucking short sleeve now. But that's the thing. You just pull it up like that. All of a sudden, it doesn't look that bad, does it? Doesn't look bad at all. Matter of fact, it was meant to be worn this way. You think I'm gonna get a full sleeve shirt and actually wear the full sleeve? What is this? 1963? I don't think so. It's fucking 2022, baby, almost. End of 2021, almost 2020. I'm tired. Some people go extra on the sleeve. It used to be a thing. Now you take a little bit off. Take a little bit off. Let that forearm and also the back arm to breathe a little bit. Because that dermis needs to breathe, baby. That's how you get dry. You don't breathe, you get dry. Next thing you know, ointment, baby. You gotta apply that ointment. You don't want to play that game. So you let it dry, let it breathe rather, you're all good. But you let it get dry. Ugh. Who likes dry skin? Nobody. But I feel good. My nip is moisturized. I am trimmed downstairs. And cracking my own neck. And it's the weekend, baby. Sending you all love, sending you all positive vibes and energy wherever you are. If you're here in Toronto, let's go fucking get it. If you're here in Canada, let's get it, baby. If you're down there in the US, further down in Mexico, further down in South America, if you're further east in Africa, you're further up in Europe, you go further, you're in the Middle East, go down below Southeast Asia, further east, Japan, further east, southeast corner, New Zealand, Australia, Papua New Guinea, further east, and holy shit, we've wrapped around, we're on the west coast now. You're in Cali. How do we get here? It's spinning 1,000 miles an hour. That's how we got here. How come it's not more windy, you ask? Honestly, I don't know. We're spinning so fast yet it's not that windy on a regular basis, except winter times. Hella windy sometimes. 60, 70 kilometers an hour in February, March. No, January, February. March, we gooch. We gooch in March. January, February, fucking windy. All the other time, spring, summer, fall, sometimes there's no wind, and you're like, how come we're spinning so fast? Yeah, there's no wind. Weird. I love you is what I'm trying to tell you. Go and hit those like buttons on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Hit the like buttons. Search Rob Sadri on the YouTubes so you get the full length video. And if you're already on the YouTube, you're doing things right. If you're on YouTube watching this video, you're on the right path. And you want to give your boy a little bit of that, a little bit of that financial uplifting so the operation can grow faster, bigger, and stronger, and come back and do it for you guys each and every week. You go down to Patreon, and we're going to evolve. We're going to change things up. It is a one-man band. It is a one-man show with you guys. You guys are my producers and directors, cast members, director of photography. You're the PA. I love you guys. We're growing together, and hopefully I get to see some of you guys out in real life when we fucking go back to real life, baby. Real life all day. Oh, I love you guys. I fucking love you guys. Have a great weekend. Subscribe to subscribes. Like the YouTubes, like the Instagrams. Talk about it with your friends and family, and fucking have a beautiful weekend, baby. I'll see you guys back here again on Monday. Rock and roll. Peace, everybody. All right, peace. Fucking peace for reals, dude. You go first. You go first. All right, I'm gonna go first. Peace out.